Welcome to the Man Cave Podcast with Dan Casper.
The business of sports brought to you by Security Financial Bank. And we're going to go a little bit of a different route on this, but it is business related. Still nothing official yet with the NBA on NBC, right? Nothing official, even though Barkley's having some fun with it. What did he say the other night that, I got to be on LinkedIn or something like that, trying to, having fun with that. That's what I do appreciate about Barkley. He don't care what he says on the air. Right. It's like whatever. And what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Right.
Yeah. However, it is confirmed that NBC has reached out to John Tesh about the theme. About the NBA, the Round Ball Rock theme.
Tesh is talking to him.
So Dan Lebitard with Stugotz first talked about it. And says here that John Tesh, this was a quote, they have actually, it's nothing firm, but they said, hey, can you stay frosty on this like a Navy SEALs thing? Because we'd love to talk to you about this. Here's the interesting part. We're actually talking right now about licensing it to them for the Olympics. For the Olympics in Paris.
Okay.
Not only that, but it appears that if NBC does relicense Round Ball Rock, it will be getting an updated version of the song. Tesh revealed that there are currently plans to re-record the song with some minor tweaks with an orchestra in Nashville. At the end of June, we're heading to Nashville, and we've got a full orchestra on hold, and we're going to re-record it. I think it still sounds great, but I want to make a few changes, maybe open up the middle. Maybe we'll send it to you guys. You could turn it into an EDM track, that kind of stuff.
I was like, okay, I just hope this doesn't turn into like the Marshmello remix or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't mess with it too much.
Here's
Tesh.
a trap beat.
Yeah, don't mess with it too much. Tesh.
Marshmello bouncing around in the beginning, like, no, I don't want to see him. Get off. Go.
So.
Yeah, just don't do that. We've seen ESPN do that a million times with Monday Night Football, and what do they always eventually come back to? The classic theme.
Right.
They try to remix it over and over, and at a certain point, you're like, no, Round Ball Rock is Round Ball Rock. Now, if it's one of those like revamped versions, like. And I mean, I still prefer the original of the following, but when CBS redid the da-da-da-da-da-da-da back in 2004, gosh, it's been 20 years. They had the original for like 11. They redid that, but they kept it. Okay, that was fine. If that's what Tesh is doing and maybe doing okay, good. If it turns, I mean, again, if you start getting like, here's the Kygo remix, no. No one asked for that. Just don't. And I don't think Tesh wants to do that, and I think NBC people are smart enough.
Right.
Well, heck, you saw what ESPN did with the NHL music.
Well,
they ran it back. They took the exact same thing after a few years.
Here's where I was going to go. Top 5 sports themes.
Oh, boy, you're in my wheelhouse. Top 5 sports themes of all time.
Number 1 to me is Round Ball Rock.
Okay.
Number 2 to me is Monday Night Football, but the Hank Williams Jr. version.
Okay.
Number 3 is MLB on Fox.
Interesting choice. That one went away for a while.
I know, but I loved it. And then number 4 is the NHL on ESPN theme.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how many times I can remember as a kid, because I'd be watching ESPN before school and the old graphics, they would have the next game up and it's just like a picture of a player and just the very common font or whatever, brown background and everything. I think you know what I'm talking about. Struggling with the 5th one, though, a little bit.
Okay.
Part of me just wants to pick Sunday Night Football because of Carrie Underwood.
Not bad. Understandable. All right, I'm going through my list right now.
Although I did appreciate, in the early 2000s, too, I did like this when NASCAR and NBC used Metallica Fuel of Fire. That was pretty sweet. That got me jacked up.
That's pretty awesome. All right, I think this is very subject to change, and I'm leaving out some classic ones, but I gotta account for nostalgia bias because some of my favorites are the ones that were being used in like 1985. So going by what I think it lasts a little longer, I'd go number 1 is the Monday Night Football dun 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 ba-dum bum bum. Number 2, I'm gonna go. Actually, Why don't they bring it back for the show? You don't need to do it for the game action because it wasn't used for the game action in the first place. The NFL Today theme. The original one from CBS. Bring that one back. That was I mean, when pep bands were playing that in high schools in the 2000s, I knew that was an enduring theme. And I don't know why CBS is like... I mean, heck, they had the whole documentary before the Super Bowl. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
Why don't they bring it back for the show again? You can keep keep that for the regular broadcast. Number 3, I will have the NCAA on CBS music.
Yeah, I thought of that one too. I've thought about. Yeah, I'm probably going to go Masters at number 5 on mine.
Ooh, that's a good one. One. Number 4, I'm going to go with the CBS college football.
Yep.
And it's underrated, but those who know, and you already mentioned it, the NHL on ESPN 1. And totally, that is the underrated theme, because most people wouldn't know it, and then once they hear it, they're like, oh my gosh. So yeah, where's Roundball Rock in that?
Yeah, where is it, Luke?
That's a good question.
But it is when you have a PlayStation 1 video game based off the song.
Yeah, okay,
too.
you know what? I'm shuttling down NHL to 6. Roundball Rock goes number 5.
All right, that's still too low.
It is, but these are some iconic ones.
But I mean, come on, we've got words to Roundball Rock too. Did you ever hear the words that?
No, there's a lyrical version. How did I miss this?
Here, I'll play it. I'll play it for you. Okay?
Go.
All
yes,
right.
do.
Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
Yeah. Okay.
SNL.
Yeah, I know.
But come on, you got your own SNL skip because of that song.
Yes. Oh, boy.
I got you, though. That was good.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah. But now it's going to be in your head all day.
Yeah, probably. Great.
Give me the ball because I'm going to dunk it!
I still can't get over watching John Tesh bouncing a basketball.
I was watching that last night when I was reading this article. Not bad. It looks like he's dribbling the ball with his fingertips, which you want to do there, too. So not bad for him for Tesh.
Simmons would have that all the time. He'd constantly be sending out that video back in the blog days.
Yeah, not dribbling it with the palm or anything like that. Not a fat or a flat hand or anything like that. It looks like he's dribbled the ball once or twice in his life. So
yeah,
not bad.
I would
bad
think
from
by
Tesh.
now he's probably trained himself to do that.
Yep.
You do that theme, you kind of got us. So, I mean, those are all solid themes, and we're leaving out some really good ones in there.
Why were you surprised when I had MLB on Fox?
Because, that's another underrated one.
I used to back in the CD burning days. Had a bunch of these on my CD, and would just put them in the Oldsmobile Achieva with my new CD player in there. My red Oldsmobile Achieva, okay, red, with the new CD player and the deck, and I had all these sports themes downloaded on a CD. Yeah, because I was a nerd.
All right, I just looked up Oldsmobile Achieva. If anyone has an Oldsmobile Achieva, want to donate it to the station, we can have it like the sidecar for the Dan van.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
That'd be solid.
Yeah, I mean, this one, come on.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, again, underrated, and I think it's because it was a combination of baseball's declining popularity when that was used. Also, Fox shunting it to the side in favor of their NFL music to use it as the baseball music.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Sorry, but...
Yeah.
It got to a point, like, I loved the NFL and Fox theme, but they overdid it, to which now it's just like it doesn't mean anything anymore to me.
Yeah, but it's become so synonymous with Fox sports writ large.
Yep.
Which, like, and I mean, the Fox NFL theme is top 10. That's not been touched. That not remixed. Kind of like the college football CBS music. That has not been remixed since it premiered at Super Bowl 21 in January of '87. Same thing. Fox's NFL music premiered in late summer of '94 when they had their first game. Never been remixed. Same thing. That's 30 years of the same music. Why? Like, it doesn't need a remix. It's good. Some of those clearly sound dated. You don't need to redo that one. That's why I was a little surprised when Tesh said he was going to remix this. doesn't sound particularly dated.
No.
No, I that's why I'm also a little wary of a remix on that, but or a re-recording, I should say. Just don't bring in the EDM folks. I'm not anti-EDM. Just don't do it for that.
At least he's got the orchestra. He said though, so gonna have a little bit of the violins and all that in there still.
Yeah, so he's not talking about bringing in like bass drop or something stupid like that. So if Sports Business Journal is saying, I see Jimmy Traina saying this from via Traina from Sports Business Journal, that we're going to get Basketball Night in America Sunday nights.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
After the NFL season, so it'll segue right from Football Night in America to Basketball Night in America. And then, of course, inside the NBA goes bye-bye on TNT. But
basketball, I guess that makes sense. So primetime basketball on Sunday nights.
Oh yeah, that was the from the beginning. I think that's kind of has been NBC's thing. That they want to make it the tentpole, kind of like what ABC's done with the NBA. After Saturday night college football, Saturday night NBA, and it goes right. So you're covered from the end of August.
So who did they bring in as a host for that?
Ahmad Rashad.
Oh, please. Like that. They got to make that. They got to put a spin of inside stuff on that thing.
Yeah. It's not going to be any of those.
No.
They're not going to bring back Hannah Storm. They're not going to bring back Willow Bay. They're not going to bring back
Bob Costas.
Wow. Marvelous. It's not going to be there. The Czar. Gosh, we're just listening off 90s NBA
Might as well bring
people.
Isaiah Thomas. Is he doing anything right now?
Wow. I don't know what he's doing at the moment.
No.
It'll probably be someone relatively younger there. Rebecca Lowe. And that's not a knock on Rebecca Lowe because she is freaking awesome with her job. But that would be the classic, let's move someone who's really good at one thing over to another platform and you're not quite sure if it's going to work. And she probably would do a really good job. I don't know who it's going to be, honestly. I keep thinking of, because who's this? Gosh, I haven't watched Football Night in America in forever. That's not Dan Patrick anymore.
No.
Who is it?
Well, Collinsworth Kid was doing it for a bit. It's Dungy, and it was Tirico, but now he's in the booth. Who is it? I don't even know. I don't watch pre-games.
I know. Like I'm completely out.
Oh, it's Maria Taylor, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, hey.
Because she used to do basketball.
Right? Hey, what we're missing? Like, wouldn't that be the logical choice?
Probably.
Yeah, duh. Okay, what am I thinking here? Yeah,
I forgot Maria Taylor was doing it now. So
yeah,
because didn't she go over there after Tirico went back in the booth?
Yeah, and after the whole ESPN NBA blow, well, duh. There we go. There's your answer right there. It's going to be Maria Taylor. I was thinking of one of the other like younger guys they've got doing a lot of their stuff. No, that there you go. It's going to be Maria Taylor. And now, then comes the question of, do they try to resuscitate inside the NBA over there, knowing the whole Ernie is a Turner lifer and is not going to leave thing?
And he just won another Emmy and we didn't. So,
all right, yeah. Thanks, Ernie. I don't know. That's the big question, and we're going to see how that's not yet settled. There's more to come on that.
Yeah.
But with Round Ball Rock, yeah. Look, I'm also maybe just a hair surprised that like we're asking for permission. We're going to allow maybe.
Does Fox still use it? Is it still licensed to Fox?
I don't know that might have expired.
Okay.
The FS1 games, but remember NBC used it on their basketball coverage in the Olympics.
That's right.
I think. Maybe both of the prior Summer Olympics.
You're right. Yep.
So that shouldn't be any big deal, honestly.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. That's probably getting more attention now because of the whole NBA thing. Like, ooh, do they have the rights to do this? Yeah, they'll get the rights. It's pretty easy. It's too obvious for this to not happen. It's going to happen.
All right, favorite sports themes, people. Hit us up with your picks. 715-830-1912 with a text. Did we miss any? Did we miss any of them? You can go back to your youth, go back to your childhood, anything like that, or current, whatever. So, Round Ball Rock, though, still number one for me. Easy number one.
See, you were growing up at a good time for
I mean, I purposely bought a PlayStation game. It was called NBA Showtime. I still have it. But it had, like, the sound clips to it. It was the dumbest game because it was like a 2-on-2. Shaq was on the cover. It was like a cartoon version of Shaq. But the only reason I wanted it was because the theme was on there. NBA, I think it was NBA Showtime, PlayStation 1. I got it probably in a box somewhere because I didn't want to get rid of it because of the theme.
It's like those of us that watch games just to see the intros and then we're done. Mm-hmm. For that, I mean, we don't have to buy it, but
I remember turning on NBC basketball just to hopefully that they were going to air the intros.
Yeah, I'll still watch try to watch the beginning of the NCAA tournament just so we da 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 da. They just at the beginning of day one, just to hear it because good. That sets the tone. Yeah, look, I could just bring it up on YouTube at any time I want, but the context of it. By the way, there would be, but back to the switch over to NBC and TNT, all of that. So there would be this upcoming season is the final season on TNT.
Oh, so this one isn't, it's the next one.
This is, and then in 2025, that autumn.
Okay, so Chuck has a job for another year.
Correct. Okay. And then he is unemployed and on the streets.
Okay. Maybe he should have signed up with Liv.
Who knows what look, do you even remember the CNN show he did? Exactly.
No.
He did a CNN show with, was it Gayle King, and then it got canceled?
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
Right, like I wouldn't be surprised if he has like 2 other gigs in the next year that come and go. It just happens.
Interesting.
Yeah.